This is your moment. A moment that, perhaps, you didn't even know you were waiting for, but it has arrived to completely transform your life. There is a greater force at work, an energy that is propelling you towards something much bigger than you ever imagined. It is healing your internal wounds, the ones you have hidden, the ones you tried to ignore for so long. And, at this very moment, this same force is healing your heart. The pain, which once seemed insurmountable, begins to lose its strength. The time has come to leave the past behind. You have carried this weight for so long, feeling those marks deeply. But now is the time to understand that the past no longer holds power over you. Everything that happened, no matter how intense it was, doesn't need to be the chain that binds you. Today, you stand before a new beginning, a new opportunity to rewrite your story. And this story will be one of healing, transformation, and freedom. Take a deep breath and feel it. You are being called to accept this transformation. Feel the relief that begins to wash over your being. With each second, with each breath, you move closer to this healing. What once felt like a constant battle now dissolves. Because, at last, you are ready. Ready to leave the past behind, ready to embrace a new cycle, full of peace, full of prosperity. And everything begins here, now. The healing you have sought for so long starts now. It is not a magical cure, nor is it something that will happen overnight, but it is here, acting, in its own time. You have carried pain for so long that it sometimes seems hard to believe that it can disappear. But the truth is that these internal wounds no longer have the power to define you. They were part of your journey, they shaped you, but now is the time to let them go, to allow the new to enter your life and heal what needs to be healed. Sometimes, healing requires us to confront these pains head-on, to look at them with courage and, above all, with acceptance. It is not about erasing what happened but making peace with the past. What hurt you served as a lesson, as a necessary step in your evolution. And now, each piece of that pain is dissolving. You begin to realize that the strength that moves you is greater than any suffering, and it is guiding you to a place of peace. At this moment, you need to be present. Be aware that your healing depends on accepting the now, on understanding that the present is the only place where real change happens. You cannot go back and rewrite the past, but you can choose not to let it control your present. By doing so, you free yourself. Every small choice you make today is building the new person you want to be. One step at a time, you distance yourself from the chains that bound you to what has already passed. Let this healing flow. Feel the relief that arises when you choose to let go. The pains, the wounds, the traumas, none of them carry the same weight as before. They serve their purpose, and now you are free to move forward. The healing is leading you to a new cycle, where peace and prosperity await you. You are becoming your strongest, most resilient, most complete version. With each passing second, this transformation is happening, and all you need to do is accept it. Accept and let the past go. The present is your greatest gift. It is the only real moment you have, the only one capable of truly transforming your life. Everything you do, everything you feel, happens in the now. The past, no matter how intense it was, is no longer here. The future, no matter how much you plan for it, does not yet exist. What exists is the now, and it is in this moment that you find the power to change your story. When you choose to focus on the present, you unleash an immense power of creation and transformation. It is common to get stuck in what has already happened, reliving moments that are long gone, as if this could change anything. But the past cannot be altered, and the more you cling to it, the more you disconnect from what is within your reach, the present. Accepting the now is the key to freedom, to true healing. When you embrace the present moment, you take control of your life, your emotions, and your actions. It is here that the magic happens. It is here that you can truly decide to be different. In the present, you have the power to choose how you want to feel. It may seem simple, but it is powerful. Every decision you make now, every thought you nurture, shapes your reality for tomorrow. If you focus on carrying the pains of yesterday, tomorrow will merely reflect them. But if, in the present, you choose to nurture gratitude, peace, and joy, your future will be marked by those same energies. The present is the fertile ground where you plant the seeds of your future. Understand that the present does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be lived with awareness. Sometimes, we spend so much time waiting for an ideal moment that we forget to live in the now. But the present, with all its imperfections, is the only thing we truly have. And when you accept this, when you allow yourself to be fully in the now, you realize that there is beauty in every second, in every experience, no matter how simple it may be. The power of the present lies in freeing you. It gives you the chance to rewrite your story from this moment on, without the shackles of the past, without the illusions of the future. It is a new opportunity, a fresh start, that is always at your disposal. You just have to choose. Choose to be here, now. Choose to be fully present and feel the transformative power of that decision. Because when you live in the now, your life transforms from the inside out. And thus, you begin to create the reality you have always wanted. Letting go is a choice, a powerful decision that transforms everything. Often, we cling to what hurts us because, in some way, we have become accustomed to living with that pain. We believe that if we let go, we will lose something important, or even a part of ourselves. But the truth is that by holding on to what has passed, you are carrying an unnecessary burden. When you decide to let go, you give yourself the opportunity to be light, to live without the chains that bind you to suffering. Letting go does not mean forgetting or minimizing what happened. It is an act of self-love. It is accepting that what was, and that your present deserves to be lived without the shadows of the past. It is understanding that by letting go, you are making room for something new, something better. This decision is not easy. It requires courage because letting go also means setting aside the need for control, the need for answers. But by doing this, you free yourself. The pain you felt, the wounds you carried, were parts of your journey, but they do not have to define who you are now. Each difficult experience brought you here, shaped you, but they no longer need to be part of your identity. When you choose to let go, you are allowing the new to enter. You are giving yourself the gift of living without the emotional weight of what hurt you. You are ready to live a lighter, more authentic life, more aligned with who you truly are. The decision to let go is a declaration of freedom. It is telling yourself that you are more important than the pains of the past. It is embracing the present with all its possibilities, without letting old wounds dictate your future. Letting go is an act of empowerment. And when you make this decision, life begins to flow in a way you never imagined possible. Today, you can make that choice. You can release what no longer serves you and open the doors to a new phase of peace, joy, and fulfillment. We have reached the moment when everything makes sense. You have walked a path of understanding, healing, and, above all, liberation. Now, it is clearer than ever, you have the power to transform your life. The past no longer defines you, and old pains are no longer your burden. Today, you choose a new beginning. Today, you choose to live with lightness, joy, and peace with the present. It is the start of a new journey, where you are the author of your own story. Transformation happens the moment you decide to change. You don't need to wait for an external sign, for a grand event. The miracle of change begins within you, in your decision to let go, to accept the present, and to open yourself to the future. Every small choice you make, every thought you decide to nurture, builds the reality that is to come. And this reality can be as full and happy as you are willing to allow. You are ready. Ready to let go, ready to embrace the now and live with purpose. It doesn't matter what the past has been, it doesn't matter how many times you have felt trapped. Today, you are free. Free to live your truth, to co-create the reality you desire, and to become the best version of yourself. Embrace this new cycle with joy, for the best is yet to come.